According to the legend, the fire god, the thunder god, and the ice god are all extremely powerful. Humans must not disturb them. Even the slightest mistake could destroy the balance between sky and land. The world would fall into destruction. At that moment, the sea god will appear when truly needed, to calm the rage of the gods. A true hero must be found. Just then in the sky, a giant flying ship appears. A man with ambition to capture all legendary Pokémon. This time, his target is the sea god. But to summon the sea god, he must first enrage the fury of the three gods. Fire, thunder, and ice. Their locations have been found. The first target is the island of fire. The ship activates its cannon and fires ice bullets straight at the Pokemon's dwelling. The firebird breaks out of the ice and appears. The ship attacks, but the fire dodges them all. Then rings fly out from the ship and chase the fire god. Despite trying to escape, it is eventually captured. Meanwhile, Ash's group is heading to the next city. Strangely, strong winds suddenly blow through. Waves grow stronger by the minute. Ash's and friends recalls all Pokémon back into Pokeballs. Pikachu also senses something is wrong. Below the sea, Team Rocket is also chasing the group by boat. Now, dark clouds cover the sky completely. Thunder and lightning rage on. Ash's ship becomes uncontrollable and is left drifting with the waves. Luckily, it drifts toward an island. Back home, the sky is still peaceful. Professor Oak stops by to greet Ash's mom. As he happens to pass by, while talking, a strong wind appears. Then, dark clouds and rain. Before they even get wet, snow falls. They're confused why snow in summer. Suddenly, strange auroras appear in the sky. Pokémon begin flying toward the clouds. Then, everything returns to normal. Everyone looks confused. The professor explains that Pokémon are sensitive to strange events. Ash's group feels lucky that no harm came from the fierce storm. Suddenly, they see a group of oddly dressed people. Could they be locals? Turns out, they know the ship captain. One of them is Ada. The girl is named Jo. They recall the last time they met was 5 years ago. Jo explains why they're dressed like that. Today is the day of the island's annual festival. A young girl is chosen every year to play a traditional tune. This year, it's Jo's younger sister. The little girl's name is Furuga. She says the outfit is ugly and refuses to wear it. She decides later during the evening festival. Suddenly, after Ada introduces Ash as a Pokémon trainer, the people cheer and dance. To explain this, the village elder tells an old legend. When the world nears destruction, the sea god will appear to calm the god's rage. A hero must be found. That hero is a Pokémon trainer. It's the ritual of the island. Furuga might have a crush, so she runs up and kisses him. Seeing Misty, she asks if she was Ash's girlfriend, but they're just traveling companions. Night falls, the festival begins. People gather in crowds to watch the dancing around the sacred pillar. Even dragon dances are performed. Shops and games fill every street. Inside the village chief's house, a small party is being held to welcome Ash's group. Misty seems annoyed with Furuga because of earlier events. Suddenly, the sound of music begins to play. It's Furuga playing a conch shell flute. The sound is soft and soothing. Then she runs up to give a speech. She says it is just a yearly ritual to prove Ash is a true hero. He must visit 3 islands and collect 3 treasures to place on the altar. Furuga will stand by and play the melody to help calm the gods. Ash asks how he can get there. The girl says there will be a boat to take him. Ash gets excited and wants to start right away. Az also agrees. Suddenly, Pikachu grabs Ash's hat and runs off. Seems like it wants to go too. Strangely, just after they leave, a storm hits. Meanwhile, villagers are worried for Ash. If something happens to him, they would feel very guilty. Furuga decides to chase after Ash. Outside, the Rocket team went ashore and encountered Misty's group. They hide behind the ships. Furuga's group runs at full speed to catch up. On the flying ship, the man plans Thunder will soon take over Fire Island. After that action, then, the balance between the 3 legendary Pokémon will collapse. Meanwhile, Professor and Ash's mom are watching the weather news. They see the ocean currents changing around Oren Island, where Ash is staying. Ada's ship is still being hit by fierce waves. Luckily, the rain has stopped for a moment. The ship sways wildly like a spring. Now it is impossible to control the boat. Luckily, they have drifted onto an island without injury. Suddenly, when they stopped, Pikachu immediately runs up ahead. Ash follows. though unsure why. Furuga's group's boat is not doing much better. A big wave lifts their boat into the air. Not only that, Team Rocket behind them is blown away. Onto the island, Furuga's group finally arrives. Knowing Ash went uphill, she activates the sail mechanism. With the wind's help, it moves across the ground. Inside the flying ship, fire is struggling, but it is useless. The system notifies the man that Thunder has reached Fire Island. Ash keeps running after Pikachu. At the end of the path, he finds a red orb. A red one. This must be the treasure Furuga mentioned. After securing the treasure, Ash tries to return, but is blocked by Team Rocket. As they chant their usual motto, suddenly, Furuga's boat arrives. She scolds Ash, saying even heroes should use their brains. How can you move in this weather? Suddenly, thunder appears, surrounded by electricity. It strikes the rocks on Fire Island. Pikachu fires a bolt to talk to it, but Thunder refuses. Meowth translates, saying, Pikachu says this island belongs to Fire. Why does Thunder want to take it? Thunder replies, the island's owner is gone. Now it is mine. So, anyone who dares set foot here will be driven away. It unleashes a barrage of lightning, but suddenly all of it is absorbed by the flying ship overhead. Thunder is drained of energy. Then, rings fly out and chase after Thunder. Too weak to resist, Thunder is easily captured. The rings detect other living beings and mistakenly capture Ash's group. They are all brought onto the ship. Inside, Ash's group is shocked to see that both gods were captured. The ship's owner steps down. Misty immediately asks why the Pokémon aren't in Pokeballs. He says he is just a collector, not a trainer. He keeps Pokémon outside, so their beauty can be seen fully. He allows them to look around, as long as they don't touch anything. The system announces Frieza is moving, so he returns to the main control room. Outside, Pokémon are heading toward the island. Those Pokémon that can swim or fly are crossing the sea. Others Pokémon are waiting on nearby islands. Closest to them, Professor Oak and Ash's mom are heading to the island. He explains to reporters on the plane that the Pokémon must have sensed the disturbance. That is why they are acting strangely. Only the Ice God remains active now. So snow covers everywhere. Frieza freezes everything it passes, even the ocean. When the ship gets close to Frieza, it fires flame bullets to attack, to provoke the ice bird. Inside, they can't just sit by and watch him ruin the balance. They decide to free Thunder and Fire. Ash calls out Lizardo to attack the rings. The Pokémon aren't strong enough. He calls out to more to help attack. Team Rocket doesn't give up. They summon their Pokémon to help too. After a while, they manage to free Fire. The Fire God attacks Thunder and accidentally helps it break free. They both burst out in fury, burning with rage. They continuously use their skills to destroy the ship. After Thunder destroys the propellers, the ship can no longer fly and crash straight down onto the electric island. Rocks fall from the island and destroy most of the ship. Ash's group tries to escape quickly, as fast as possible. Suddenly, a propeller falls onto the place where the electric orb was kept, causing it to fly toward where Ash is lying. Above, the three Pokémon are furiously fighting each other. Meanwhile below, everyone rushes to the boat to escape. At the same time, Thunder strikes, breaking the ice and revealing water. The boat falls down the waterfall. Luckily, a water cyclone saves them and pushes the boat to the shrine of the three treasures. There is a Pokémon up there that shows them where to place the orb. Ash runs up immediately. At the altar, he looks through the hole and can clearly see where to place the orbs, but he still hasn't collected the Ice Island's treasure. Above, the three gods keep fighting non-stop. Their battle grows more intense. As they are about to hit the treasure shrine, the water cyclone appears again. It is the sea god Lugia. It roars, and its sound is like Furuga's conch being played. Even though the ship is destroyed, the man still won't give up. His target is Lugia. The three gods stop fighting and turn to attack Lugia. The sea god dives into the water, transforms into a vortex and flies upward, but Frieza freezes it. After breaking free, it is still chased by the three gods. Lugia doesn't want to fight. It is only defending itself, even if it can dodge. When they attack the treasure shrine, Lugia has to block with its body, but when it reaches its limit, Lugia is struck. After the ocean freezes, the Pokémon find a way to reach the island. Now, they all gather at the treasure shrine. Ash's group, they are thinking of a way to get the last treasure, to save the world, but right now, there is no way left to reach it. Suddenly, Furuga remembers the conch. She quickly takes it out and plays a tune. The sound reaches the heart of the sea god. From under the sea, it rises back up, thanking her for the song. But that is not enough to calm the rage of the three gods. They must find all three treasures, and combine them with the flute's sound. Only then can the gods be soothed. Ash has collected 2 treasures already. Only the one from Ice Island remains. Right now, only he can save the world. Ash doesn't know what to do. He thinks it was just luck that he found the electric treasure earlier. Ash's Pokémon all come out to support him, so our boy finally finds the courage to act. But walking will take too long and the world may end before he even gets there. Suddenly, Pikachu points toward the fallen boat. That gives Ash the idea to slide on the ice. With this speed, he will reach the island soon. The helicopter carrying Professor Oak and Ash's mom appears. It is losing control and spinning in the air. Luckily, there is snow below, so everyone inside is safe. Team Rocket is hiding nearby. They see a rescue boat. They come up with a plan. Though they move faster, Ash's group still faces attacks from the legendary gods. Pikachu and Lizardon fight back. When the ice god attacks, Lugia uses a shield to block it. The sea god supports Ash's group to move forward. Suddenly Thunder uses its lightning skill to break the ice, blocking Ash's path. He withdraws Lizardon and runs away. That wave gets frozen by Frieza, creating an icy wall. Ash panics as he has no more metal to slide on. Suddenly a sound comes from afar. Turns out, it is Team Rocket on a custom boat. They arrive, looking cool with their usual motto. Ash asks why they are doing this. They say to protect the peace of the world. Even villains and justice must take action. If the world ends, they will suffer too. They continue to face attacks from the three gods. Lugia also helps support them. Thanks to that, the group reaches Ice Island. After passing the forest, they find a cave and enter. The boat follows the path forward. After crossing the ice bridge, they enter another cave. Finally, they reach the destination. Ash steps forward and tries to take the treasure from the statue's mouth. This is the Ice Island orb. Then Team Rocket urges Ash to return. Before they can board the boat, they are attacked by the three gods. Fire accidentally destroys the boat. The gods attack wildly. Thunder strikes Frieza and knocks it down. Then Ash's group climbs the mountain to escape. While running down, Lugia appears. It tells Ash to get on its back to fly home. Team Rocket also grabs onto its leg in time. Lugia is being attacked by the remaining two gods. They keep using powerful skills. Team Rocket realizes Lugia will be hit soon if this continues, so they decide to let go and sacrifice themselves, and tell the boy to keep going. Luckily, they fall into the water below. Above them, many Pokémon are watching. Ash is up above. He asks Lugia, "Are you really a Pokémon? And why are you doing all this?" It replies that it is just a normal Pokémon. As for protecting the world, it simply says this is my home. Thanks to Team Rocket's sacrifice, Ash's group managed to escape the two legendary Pokémon. Finally, they were close to their goal. Suddenly, the rings from the spaceship came flying. It turns out the collector still hadn't given up his goal, which was to capture Lugia. The rings surrounded Lugia, causing it pain and making it fall into the sea. Now Lugia was truly enraged. It gathered power to unleash its destruction beam, blasting the villain's castle into pieces. It kept firing in panic, eventually collapsing into the sea from exhaustion. Ash resurfaced, but he was unconscious. Lugia no longer had the strength to help him. Storms and lightning appeared all over the sea. Furuga handed her flute to Misty, asking her to hold it so she could save Ash. But Misty refused. This time, she would go save her friend. She swam to where Ash lay unconscious, then pulled the rope tied to him with Tracy help. After a while, they managed to bring him back ashore. Thanks to his friend's calls, Ash soon woke up. Ignoring his injuries, he rushed toward the shrine. After some effort, he finally arrived, successfully placing the final treasure on the altar. Light began to appear. The ice on the shrine melted away. A green stream flowed out from within, turning nearby pillars into crystal. Then came Furuga's turn. She stepped up and played the melody on her flute. Its sound echoed across the sky, healing the wounds of the legendary Pokémon. Their anger faded away, and the storms and lightning also slowly subsided. The green water from the shrine started flowing into the ocean, gradually reaching the three islands. The legendary Pokémon returned to their normal states. At that moment, Lugia surfaced from the sea. It approached Ash. gesturing for him to climb onto its back. Then Lugia flew into the sky with Ash. The scenery was breathtaking, accompanied by Faruga's flute, playing softly. The Pokémon collector was still alive and witnessing the entire scene. Lugia created a towering water spout. The legendary Pokémon and all others on the island enjoyed the beauty and peace of the world. This was the reward for the efforts of the hero. The water column falls. The legendary Pokémon returned to their islands. Everything returned to its original state. By evening, Lugia said goodbye to Ash and returned. If it could protect the world as a legendary Pokémon, then it would keep doing so. Ash's mom and Professor Oak finally reached the shrine. Even as a hero who saved the world, his mom still scolded him. She said she didn't want her son doing dangerous things like that. If anything happened to Ash, risking his life, the world would mean nothing to her. Ash was touched by his mom's concern. Meanwhile, Professor Oak rushed to study the island. Everyone was happy because everything ended in peace. That's the end of Pokémon Movie 2. If you enjoyed it, please give a like. Sincerely thank you and goodbye.